Hello everyone, the topic of our today's presentation is how to solve data mining problem through data structure. Let us consider the scenario. Suppose there is a software company, it wants to recruit 4 employees that have high qualifying marks and experience. The company has received 10 applications. These are the 10 applications which consist name, age, gender, qualifying examination percentage and experience of the 10 candidates. What will be our required result? The required result will be highlighted using the blue color. These are the 4 rows that should be our required result. Now, what will be the selecting criteria? It is given in the question that we have to select only those candidates that have high qualifying percentage, marks and experience. So we select only these attributes, rest of the attributes will be discarded. Now, how we solve this problem? The technique 1 is, we will sort the qualifying marks in the descending order. For this, what we do, we place all the qualifying examination percentage elements into an array. Now, the first element of an array will be chosen, 73. It will not be compared with any other element. The second element will be chosen, which is 64. 64 will be compared with 73. It is lesser than 73, so it will be placed on the right side. We will sort the array in such a way that the highest element will be come in the left side and the smaller element will be placed in the right side. Now, we chose an element 67. 67 will be compared with 73. 67 is smaller than 73, so it will be placed in the right side. Now, 67 is greater than 64, so 64 will be shifted in the right side and 67 will be placed over this position. Now we choose the next element, which is 79. 79 is greater than 73. So all these elements will be shifted over the right and 79 will be placed at the position of 73.
Similarly, we sort for the rest of the elements.
Now what we will do, we will select all those candidate IDs corresponding to the 4 highest qualifying examination percentage. Now we will check our result with the required result. We have obtained ID number 6. ID number 6 is also is our required result, so it will be our required result. 4 will be matched with this result. 7 is not matched, but 1 is matched with our result. So we can say that this is not our valid result.
Technique 2. Store the experiences in an array and sort these experiences in a descending order.
Now what will be the result of technique 2? The result of technique 2 is we select all those candidate IDs corresponding to the 4 highest experience candidates. Now we check our result with the required result. We obtain candidate 2 which is matched with the required result, 1 is matched with the required result and 10 is not matched with the required result. 8 is also not matched with our required result, so we can say this is not a valid result. We have to go in another approach. What will be the problem that we see in our approaches? Both the above approaches use a single attribute and we are unable to reach the desired result. So the solution of our problem is we can use 2 attributes, that is qualifying examination percentage and the experience. Let us check what will be the whether we are going to our required result or not. The approach C is to merge the result of the 2 techniques, technique 1 and the technique 2. How we are going to merge these 2 techniques results? These are the 2 technique results. We are adding the indexes of the corresponding employee IDs over here. You can see here employee ID 1 has index 3. Here employee ID 1 has index 1. So we corresponding to the employee ID 1, we add their indexes 3 and 1. The total is 4. Similarly, for the candidate item 2, here the index is 6. For the candidate item 2, the index is 0. So we add 6 and 0 over here. It will be summed to 6. Likewise, we done for all the 10 candidates, and the result will be stored in an array. This will be the total. What we will do, we select this, we sort this total into the ascending order. This is the result of technique 3. Now we compare the result of technique 3 with the required result. We get the employee ID 1, yes, it is in the required result. Employee ID 2 is also in the required result. Employee ID 4 is in the required result. Employee ID 6 in the required result. And rest of the 3, 5, 7, 8 and 10, 9 is not in the required result. So we discard all these elements. 1, 2, 4, 6 is our required result. So what we are do, we will select the 4 candidates only. Now we display the information of the corresponding selected candidate IDs of the 4 candidate IDs that have high qualifying examination percentage and the experience. Thank you.